Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. I am Walt, and I'm here with another day of free daily sports bets. All right. So, obviously, with the play in tournament starting tomorrow, we do not have any NBA games. But what I'm going to do is focus on the Brooklyn Nets and Cleveland Cavaliers playing game tomorrow, and then I'll touch on the Timberwolves and Clippers in tomorrow's video. All right. I would do a little baseball, but for me, it's a little too early. Not enough. I don't have enough of a feel of the teams yet for the season. I mean, they opening day I think was the last Thursday, so it hasn't even been a week yet. So I must stay with basketball for right now. So today, three bets for the first play-in game, and that's going to be first one Brooklyn Nets money line. You have two-time MVP in the NBA Finals, um, and one-time MVP in Kevin Durant. And then you have a one-time NBA champion Kyrie Irving. Right, they're going to be at home against a young Cleveland team. Right, they're up and coming and they were real hot in the beginning of the season. And injuries, probably youth as well, has kind of allowed them to fizzle off a bit. And they're going to be playing on the road against the Nets team who has beat them 3 out of the 4 matchups this season. The Nets know that they win this game, they get the rest of the week off, right? So they don't have to play again until I have to look at the schedule, but they may not, depending on what day their game is, the earliest they would have to play is Saturday, if not Sunday, right? So I'm pretty sure that just to make sure everybody can be well rested and healthy, they're going to go out there, they're going to handle their business so they don't have to be faced with a second game that they must win to get the 8th seed. So I think they win this game tomorrow pretty convincingly and get that 7th seed and rest until the playoffs start round 1 this weekend. Second bet, we're going to go with Kevin Durant over 31.5 points. Durant last matchup versus the Cavs in Brooklyn, he scored 36 points. All right. In the playoff games as a net, Durant is averaging 34 points per game. And in those playoff games at home, he's also averaging 34 points. Durant played heavy minutes in the playoffs, as many as 40 a night. Like I said, they know if they win this game, they can rest the rest of the week and don't have to worry about trying to, beat whoever wins between Atlanta and the Hornets to try to go ahead and get that 8th seed, right? So I think they're going to go ahead. Kevin Durant is going to have one of those games where you can tell from the very beginning of that game that he's out there with the intention to score a lot, score often, and to carry them across the threshold to get this W in Brooklyn tomorrow. All right. Last bet, we can go Andre Drummond over 10.5 points. Similar to the issues that the Nets have with guarding the power forward spot, because they do struggle against the power forward position. That's exactly why I think Kevin Durant will have a big game tomorrow. They also struggle against the center position. All right, Drummond played one game against the Cavs this season. I think it was last week. He put up 15 points. In Drummond's last 10 games, he scored 12 points per game, including 20 against the Pacers yesterday. Also since being traded to the Nets, Drummond is averaging 12 points per contest. I could also see him being a big factor on the offensive glass. I mean, he had 5 in their last matchup. And if you watch the Nets since Drummond has been on the floor, he'll grab them boards, especially offensively, and he's going back up. He is not shy to look for his shot, right? He don't necessarily need KD or Kyrie to set him up. He gets that rebound, he's going back up. And right now, without no Allen there, they don't have anybody in that center position that's going to be experienced enough or strong enough to really contend with a Drummond when he got scoring on his mind. All right. So that does it for me. Good luck, happy betting, and most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose.